Now that raises other questions, which is, okay, so let's say the Earth is warming. What kind of damage is that actually going to do? And this is a serious question, right? Let's say that the Earth is warming and we're causing it. Does that mean that it's the day after tomorrow and massive floods in New York and Dennis Quaid running around with Jake Gyllenhaal trying to avoid the freeze? No, it doesn't, right? It means that over the course of the next 100 years that the water level is going to rise a rather predictable number of inches or feet, and then humans will migrate based on those weather patterns, as humans have done since human beings became human beings and started walking on 2 feet.
Okay, so he's right. You know, we're not going to have the kind of apocalyptic scenarios you see in, what was it, The Day After Tomorrow. That is not a particularly scientifically accurate film. That said, his description of what the actual dangers are, I think, underplays them slightly. So he mentions sea level rise. That's true, obviously, as you heat the planet, the seas rise, partly because of ice melting, but also because of thermal expansion of the ocean. So yes, the sea levels will rise, and the current scientific projection for the amount of sea level rise we'll see, it's likely to be somewhere around 3 to 4 feet, or roughly a metre, by 2100. But by far the bigger threat, and I've said this in many videos, is to agriculture. Agriculture relies on a stable climate, a stable, predictable climate. A climate where it's unpredictable, where you have extreme drought, extreme flood, and where it's impossible to plan when to sow your seeds, plan for how much rainfall you're going to receive. It's going to threaten food security and water security, which of course very much related. So that is by far the biggest threat from climate change, certainly in my opinion.